Okay, so you have your chi-squared, and now you want to get the p-value associated with it. So just like we did for t and z-scores, it's under the distribution, so that's above the variable button, so you're going to hit second vars to get to your distribution, and remember the CDF is what you're going to use to actually get area. PDF doesn't give you area, so CDF is going to give us area. And it even shows you a little chi-squared. So chi-squared CDF, we're going to hit enter. If you don't have the prompt screen, and if you didn't have it before, it's going to be the same thing here. What it's looking for is lower bound, comma upper bound, comma degrees of freedom, comma paste. Since chi-squared is always at 0 to infinity, our upper bound, because we're looking for the area greater than our chi-squared, is always going to be positive infinity. So if you have this, basically you're going to have chi-squared CDF. It'll be the chi-squared value that you're putting in, comma, infinity, which is the 1e to the 99, comma, the degrees of freedom. So that's what you're going to need to put in. So your chi-squared value, calculator speak for infinity, degrees of freedom. That's what it's asking you for. So for me, our chi-squared is 26.94. This is a really big chi-squared. That's good enough. Our upper bound, infinity, 1. And where the comma is, that's where your e is to the 99. Degrees of freedom. The degrees of freedom is 1 less than how many categories you have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories. So our degrees of freedom is going to be 4. I'm going to hit enter. So notice if you didn't have the prompt screen I had, this is what you would have entered. The comma button is right here. Hit enter. And so we know it can't be this because it's area, so our p-value is equal to 0 point, and that's 4 zeros, and then 2, 0, 4. So a very tiny p-value.